Flags have become more generic, and it's all because of one book. Good Flag, Bad Flag by Ted Kaye has become the definitive book on flag design, and it's mostly wrong. Good Flag, Bad Flag is a list of 5 flag design rules. The first rule is keep it simple. Ted says,
flags flap, flags straight. Flags must be seen from a distance and from the opposite side. Under these circumstances, only simple designs make effective flags.
However, in modern times, accidentally shooting cannonballs at your own boats isn't a concern, so you don't need to design around this. Ted later provides examples of good, simple flags and complicated, ugly ones. The simple flags shown are good because they're well designed, and the complicated flags are ugly not because they're complicated, but because they're poorly designed. I'll put some well-liked complicated flags on screen if you don't believe me. Rule number 2 is use meaningful symbolism. This is the rule I actually agree with. The purpose of a flag is to represent a country and its people. Good symbolism will greatly improve a flag, but bad symbolism won't. The American flag represents the country, but not its people. The stars and stripes show the number of states America had and currently has. The colors are supposed to represent Americans' core values: valor, justice, and purity, but almost everyone values valor, justice, and purity, so it doesn't say anything about Americans specifically. Rule 3, use 2 or 3 basic colors. This is wrong for the same reason that keep it simple was wrong, so I'm gonna skip to the examples. Rule 4, no lettering or seals. I do agree that seals shouldn't be on flags. Putting things that weren't meant to be on a flag is generally a bad idea. Lettering, on the other hand, is a perfectly valid element of design. I'll show some examples of well-liked flags with lettering. Rule 5, be distinctive. This is a good principle, but it's almost impossible to follow while also obeying the other rules. Even some major countries' flags aren't distinctive because they're too simple, like Poland, Indonesia, and Monaco. If a city wants to change its flag, it needs to be careful not to fall into the same trap. Ultimately, flags are art, and making rules for art is impossible, but I'm gonna try anyway. Here are my 3 rules for flag design. Flags need to be distinct, meaningful, and pretty. A flag needs to be all of these to succeed. Let's look at some examples of flags that obey and flags that don't obey these rules. Here are my 4 favorite and least favorite flags. My 4th favorite flag is the flag of
Железногорск.
Everyone I've shown this flag hates it, so this might be a little controversial. Subjectively, I think it fits all the categories. I've never seen another flag quite like it. You can clearly tell it's a Soviet city dedicated to building atom bombs, and I think it looks nice. My 4th least favorite flag is the flag of Bangladesh. I think a lot of people like this flag. This is also going to be a bit controversial, but the circle being a little offset hurts my soul. My 3rd favorite flag is the flag of Macedonia, also called North Macedonia. I like this one more for sentimental reasons than anything else, so I'm not going to justify it. My 3rd least favorite flag is the flag of Australia. It isn't distinctive because it looks just like the flag of New Zealand. I hate when flags are in the corner of flags, and here the blue of the Australian flag and the blue of the Union Jack mix, which looks terrible. The star pattern is really ugly. My 2nd favorite flag is the flag of Amsterdam. It's an adaptation of the coat of arms, and I think it looks awesome. My 2nd least favorite flag is the flag of New Zealand. It's just like the Australian flag, but a little bit worse. They removed the big star on the left so it feels unbalanced, and they made the stars red with a white border instead of just white, which I think makes it look bad when it's seen from farther away, or when it's smaller. My favorite flag is the Qin Dynasty flag. Again, no one I showed this to liked it, so I hope this doesn't destroy my credibility, but I think this is the best flag ever. The worst flag ever, in my opinion, is Haiti. The coat of arms in the middle looks like they thought it was transparent, realized it wasn't, but never fixed it. The coat of arms looks like a bunch of clip art that was stitched together. If you have your own list of favorite and least favorite flags, then leave it in the comments.